Hey everybody, Shalon Winter here. As always, here's our risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it. You can lose all your money. So pause the video right here. Go ahead and read over the disclosure if you like. Okay. And all right, so this video, as the title says, is how to trade a prop firm account, such as Apex Trader Funding, because that's what I trade. How to trade it without using the Rithmic data. We know the Rithmic data is not very good. There's always problems. There's always, and Apex is actually very active right now in trying to do a lot. They're working behind the scenes, from what I know, on trying to pretty much do what they can to make the situation better with Rithmic. That's in progress, but there is a way to use other data feed as your primary data versus relying on Rithmic. And so what I do is I use Kinetic, which is basically a white label for IQ feed. In my opinion, IQ feed, that is the best data, the fastest, most reliable data feed. And Kinetic is IQ feed. It's just a white label. So, I've never had any problems. I've used it for a long time, about a year now. And because with Apex trading, with the way we trade, we use a chart called the simplicity chart, which requires the CBOE indices. So we have to have that data feed anyways. But not everybody watching this video is going to trade the same way. And but what I want to show you is there's a way to get this extra data feed, and it's a very minimal cost. Okay, it's probably, if you need the CBOE indices with taxes and all, it's probably going to be around $90 a month. Without, actually about 85. Without that, you're looking at about $80. So, in my opinion, I know we try to pinch pennies, we try to save cost and all that, but it can actually cost you more, right? If you have a mistake or a mishap with, bad data. So, that I think it's just worth it, in my opinion. And I've tried to cheap out a lot of times before through this whole trading journey, with computer data and things like that. And I postpone, and then there's always something that happens to me, and I say, you know what? That could have been avoided if I would have just done this or that. This is one of those. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is, first of all, let's go. It's Kinetic. Okay. I'm going to bring this over here. Okay. If you see here, basically, so the Kinetic basic service, it starts at $69 a month. You have to have that. So it's $69. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the service, and then I'm going to show you how to set it up through NinjaTrader and how to actually trade by using Kinetic data instead of Rithmic, but you can still trade your funding, your trader funding account, through Apex or whoever it might be. Okay, so it's $69. You got to pay that regardless. Okay, so then if you do trade the Apex system and you are looking for a simplicity chart, right? If you trade the Apex system, you know what that is. If you don't trade the Apex system and don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Unless you're interested in learning, go to apexinvesting.com. But so for us users of simplicity, you'll need this CBOE indices. That's an extra $750. Okay. Let's get our little calculator here. $69 plus $750. We're looking at $76.50. Okay. Plus taxes, of course. Okay. So that's what you need. This one is optional if you're trading simplicity or not. If you're not, don't worry about it. If you are, get it. Okay. Now here's the other part of it. Okay. So what we want for futures data, for if you just get that $69 package here, the basic service, your data is delayed. It's not up to the minute, up to the second data. Okay, it's going to be delayed. So you have to purchase futures data. Okay, this is the futures data. This is level 1 data, level 2 if you need it. You know, if you're doing trading some kind of other system, you know, footprints, or I think like Bookmap, a couple places you need level 2. If you just need level 1, here it is, non-pro fees. Okay, non-pro pricing. You don't have to. There's a big misconception that it's going to cost you an extra $100 and something to get the data, which you don't. You can go non-pro and get the data. It's $2 for each one a month, but if you subscribe to the bundle, all 4 of them, it's only $5 a month. $5 for futures data. So basically, what you're looking at, very simple math here, $69 plus $5, $74 plus tax, depending on, you know, the taxes. And if you need the CBOE indices data or not, so that's $81.50 plus taxes. You know, about $85 or so, a little less. Without the CBO indices, you're looking at about $80 a month. Like I said, in my opinion, because look at it this way. Let's say you don't, and I see all the time people asking, oh, is there a problem with Rithmic? Is something going on? Half the time, you know, it might be. The other half the time, it might be something else. But here's the thing. How much is a reset? Okay, let's check. ApexTraderFunding.com. How much is a reset? $80. Okay. What do we know about the sell that's going on usually most of the time? 50% off, right? One of the most common accounts is a $50,000 account. And I like to use the calculator so we can see this simple math here. Right? An account is 167 times 50%, $83. If you have to cancel, if you blow your account, cancel, get a new one, it's $83. Okay, plus tax. If you have to reset, $80 plus tax. If you have a larger account, it's going to cost more, right? Okay. How much did I say the data would be? Around $80. So if having great data could save you from the potential reset, you know, it's kind of, it trades off, right? To me, it makes sense. Okay. Now, we got that out of the way. That's, you know, that's just, and you got to make sure, here's the link. Okay. I'm going to have all the links in the description, but just know you have what you have to subscribe to. One more time, just to make it clear. You go to the Kinetic, the subscription, you subscribe. Okay. Again, I'll have all the links. You just go to this page. It's going to automatically be $69 a month. Select whether or not you need the CBOE indices if you're trading simplicity. Okay, you're going to go to next. Fill all this good stuff out. Okay, it'll probably not let me go further. And then once you've done that, okay, you're going to go here, this link here, once you have your everything set up, and subscribe to non-pro level 1 data or level 2. And you're going to get a bundle price, okay? That's all you need to do. Once you're set up, and you get your login and all that good stuff, right? Here's what you're going to do in NinjaTrader. Well, to get set up too, they're going to give you a, let's see. Because you're going to get the Kinetic login, right? They're going to give you a login for the data. Let's go to configure here. Okay, here's your, you know, you're going to get Kinetic. They're going to give you a username and password. So what we're going to do is, let me just do this. Okay, so when you click Kinetic, okay, and you added it down here, it's going to be Kinetic. You're going to put in your username, password that they give you. This is important. You have to check this box. Globex non-pro fees. Check this box here, okay? Apply. Now you have it. Your data feed in there, right? Okay. So now when you go to connections, you'll have it here, Kinetic. See this end of day free, that's just the delayed version, okay? So now you have it here. So what you're going to do is you're going to connect, and then you're going to connect to your Rithmic or Apex Trader Funding, whatever you have it named. So for me, I have Apex Trader Funding, which all it is your Rithmic, okay? I just changed my name to Apex Trader Funding. Now we're going to go to log. Okay. And you're going to connect it to your Rithmic account. Once you do that, what it's going to do is give you this notification, Kinetic Globex non-pro fees eligibility verified. That's going to tell the people at Kinetic you're eligible for the non-pro fees, and then they're going to give you the non-pro fee data service $5 bundle. Okay, and once that's done, and you're all set up, you have your Kinetic live data. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Tools, Options, Market Data, Preferred Connections Real Time. For future, you're going to put in Kinetic. If you're trading the Simplicity chart with Apex, for index, put in Kinetic. Okay, both of those are Kinetic. You're going to apply, hit OK. So what that's going to do is, and then when you go to connect, right, you connect and load your charts, you connect first to Kinetic. Okay, we're connected. Now, I'm going to connect to my Rithmic. We're connected. So we're connected to both. So what's going to happen now is you're going to trade just like normal, take your trades, with your Rithmic, your Apex account, but the data that it's using, it's not going to be using the Rithmic data. It's going to be using the Kinetic data. But since you're connected to your Rithmic account also, when you take a trade in that account, it'll place the trade in that account. But it's using the Kinetic data. It's faster, smoother, and you're not going to have the problem. So this is a little workaround. Yes, it costs a little bit of money, but to be honest, if it saves you one reset a month or one new account a month, it paid for itself because it's the same price. So to me, it's worth it. And then now you have no struggles, no connection issues, none of that good stuff that you had before with Rithmic. So it's worked out great for me, and I definitely highly recommend it. So hopefully that you find this video helpful, and you go ahead and take advantage of that. All the links are in the description. Hit that like button. Make sure and subscribe to my channel here if you found some value in this. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.